This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Rob. Now recently in the comments, and I always read the comments, believe it or not, and I try to respond to them as best as I can. Someone had asked me, I want to get into the D&D adventure system. Which one should I get? And I sat there and tried to think out of all 6 games, because there is 6 games, and I'll read them off to you. There's Dungeon of the Mad Mage, great one. Castle Ravenloft, great one. Wrath of Ashardalon, I always have a problem with that, but still a great one. Tomb of Elemental Evil, I really like that one. Tomb of Annihilation, you saw here on the channel not too long ago. And of course, Legend of Driz. And, I mean, which one would you, suggest for somebody? You know, a lot of people, I love all these games equally. They all bring something to the table. But if I had to rank them, how would I rank them? And anyone that you would put in 6th place would almost be insulting, because they're all that good. And if I had to do this, and this is where I really want to put it out to you guys, and also put into the comments how you would rank these. All right, because obviously we're helping a couple of community members that asked, hey, how do I get started with this, and which ones should I go out and get? Now, we know that there's an expansion coming out, which, why don't they just make another one? All right, let's go with 7 in the series. I mean, I have all these. I could keep playing these until the cows come home. But I'm going to try to rank these as best as I can, but I'll tell you, the margin is very, very, very slim in between each of them. At number 6, I think I would put Dungeon of the Mad Mage, only because I haven't played it a lot, but I also really like it a lot because, you know, you could buy that one series where the premium edition where everything's painted. Now that started a couple before that, but I really enjoy this one, and I hate putting this one on the bottom. At number 5, I can see Tomb of Annihilation, even though it's a great, great game. They changed some of the rules where if you rolled a 20, you can't level up. Sometimes that would really help, but it's a very interesting and adds a lot of different things. The mushroom trip was very, very cool. Not the mushroom trip, you know what I'm saying, when we had to go find the poisonous mushrooms. Some of the other adventures are just very, very interesting. And as far as this one, I think this one, out of all of them, probably the monsters weren't as interesting as much as, you see, this is where I start arguing with myself and start thinking of switching Tomb of Annihilation to 6 and Dungeon of the Mad Mage to 5, because I thought the villains were a lot more interesting. At 4, I've got to go... Boy, you know, it's really, really hard, but I'm going to put Castle Ravenloft. It kind of takes you out of the basic D&D thing, which Ravenloft was a lot of fun too. Oh God. It's more of a horror story, so I'll move that one to 4, even though it's just a fantastic and great experience. I really, really enjoy that. At number 3, I'm going to come up with, I think I'm going to go Temple of Evil. I really like all the Temple of Elemental Evil. I like all the elemental figures that you get in there. This is another one that just really stood out and was really a lot of fun. And just, I'm going to move that one to number 3. At number 2, you have to go Legend of Driz. I mean, for me at least. I don't think you can go wrong either way by putting Driz at 1 or 2. the first box set about an absolutely legendary character in D&D lore. It plays gloriously. Ton of fun. Well worth the journey. Well worth, everything, the painting and all that other stuff. Just a ton of fun. We're going to be hitting these a lot more than you think in the coming month or so, especially with the new expansion coming out. What does that leave? Wrath of Charlon. Sorry, I just can't get it out because I can't hear myself. That one there was the first, and for me, it just was magical. It has a personal thing to it. I love the dragon in it. It just hits on so many different levels. It's just a fantastic game, and for me personally, it's always my number one. Now, will that change if they come out with it more? Maybe. But these newer sets are just getting better. They tweak them and make them even better. And you can't go wrong with any of these. But that's my list. But I want to hear from you. I want to hear what you guys think and what you guys would put and rank, how you would rank these 6 fantastic games. And help some of our community members out by giving them an idea of which one you would get. Now, for me, I don't think you can go wrong with any of these. So, maybe you agree with me, maybe you disagree with me, but what's most important is that you have an opinion, a kind opinion, of course. And so, I hope this helps some of our members, and until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We shall see